Chamonix ski boom here, reporting from the penultimate week at Crans Montana. Although you'd be forgiven for thinking the season's over already. There's basically no snow low down at all. They've had no meaningful snow here in basically 2 months, and despite being at high altitude, Crans Montana is south facing, so it's really suffering. But in spite of that, there's still plenty of fun to be had up high. Crans Montana must be pretty unique in that any time it's hot, they close the upper runs and the upper lifts at midday, if not before. Right now, they closed access for skiers to the top gondola at 11 AM because all the pistes up here are threatened by big wet slab avalanches, so they just close. Yeah, I think it must be the only ski area in the world that I can think of where they shut the upper runs before they shut the lower runs. You can still take the gondola to access the restaurant, but yeah, in theory, no skiing. And that whole sector over there, Amanine, I believe it's called. I'm not sure exactly. The furthest right on the piste map, if you're looking at it, that's all also closed at 12 PM today because, again, it's under threat of wet slab avalanches. To the top for the views and a quick lap on the token T-bar. Very icy up here, currently about -3. Strong wind chill as well. There's actually a bit of border cross track up here which looks half decent, but it's something really firm and icy right now, so it's definitely not worth it. Jump line down here on the front face is very much still open. That first kick is absolutely huge. Plenty of rails and boxes and so on to play on as well. I think the small part is now gone further across, but yeah, you don't fancy the big jumps, you can still hit the kickers on the sides of the rails. It's incredibly quiet here now. If you'd fancy coming out for the final week of the season, you'd virtually have the place to yourself, especially high up on the runs, and especially also later on in the afternoon. A lot of people seem to have gone down around midday when the upper run's closed. And the runs which are open, the snow is slush-tastic. It's still really good fun, especially on the steeper bits. The flat sections are getting pretty sticky now, especially later on in the afternoon. But if you hit that sweet spot from kind of late morning through to mid-afternoon, it's lovely. Beautiful spring corn. Surprisingly, none of the home runs are even remotely close to being skiable. You have got to download no matter where you're staying in the resort, but you can get down to the mid-station here at the, I think it's the Violettes lift, which then takes you just a short hop down to the Barzette sector, so it's still not bad really, but yeah, the snow is getting very, very heavy down here. There is actually a little bit of precipitation in the forecast for tomorrow. I don't actually expect it will amount to anything, just a centimetre or two max at the very top. It'll be raining on most of the resort, the freezing level is 2,700 metres. There's a little bit more meaningful precipitation coming through on Sunday, but again, freezing levels are super high. It's supposed to be 3,000 metres at the moment. That could change a little bit, but even so, any snow accumulations is only going to be right at the very top. Below that, it's going to be very soggy, very wet. So yeah, definitely don't expect any more powder if you are coming out next week. But as I was saying earlier, it is still enjoyable, it is still worth it. Skiing on slush is absolutely lovely, especially when the weather's like this. I don't know why more people don't do it, to be honest. Everyone always wants to come out and ski powder. Yes, powder is amazing, but slush is pretty cool too. And yeah, just a much more chill and relaxed vibe, whereas when it's powder, everyone's charging hard to get first tracks, hit the line first, just rush from first minute to last minute. Whereas when the weather's like this and the snow's like this, you just chill out, you have fun, you hang out with your mates, have a few beers, and yeah, enjoy your skiing. The lifts are due to be running here until April the 21st, I believe, so just over 1 week's time. So yeah, next week should be the final week of the season, although I think the very top lift runs through into summer as well for tourists, and maybe it's possible to ski up there through spring and summer as well. I'm not certain, but yeah, certainly for the main part of the ski season, just over a week left. For me, I'm off to Verbier tomorrow, and then it's back to Chamonix for another 2 or 3 weeks of the season. The last day of uplift at Crans Montana is the 4th of May, so we've still got quite a while yet in Chamonix. And then of course there's always the Guide Midi. And if you're new to this channel, I release a weekly snow report in the Chamonix area every Friday or Saturday throughout the season, so that will go up until at least the 4th of May. And if I'm still skiing beyond that, I'll keep going beyond that as well. And eventually that'll morph into a summer alpine climbing conditions report as well. So the fun doesn't really stop. So yeah, if you are new, feel free to keep coming along and tuning in every week for those reports. But otherwise, till next time.